Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you guys can see, I'm in my car. I was putting my glove on, honey. It's cold. Y'all can see I'm all bundled up. Getting my day going, getting my morning started. So, guys, I done said so many apologies. For things I know I supposed to have filled you guys in on, but get sidetracked, into other things, and then forget. So in the vlog I just posted, so make sure you guys check that out. As a matter of fact, it goes up today. Well, it's already up. And but anyway, in that vlog I was speaking briefly about some things I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys now what's been going on. I'm in the process of backing out of my parking lot. So but anyway, let me tell you guys what's been going on. I know, again, like I said, I have been not posting, and I'm trying to get better with that, with my consistency. But as I mentioned in the vlog, life situations happen. So let me tell you guys what actually took place. I was going through it, guys. I was really going through it there for a minute. My car had got broken into, okay? And, quite a bit of damage was done. Okay, now, they did tear up, pretty much my steering column, the ignition, and a window was missing, damage done to the inside of the car other than the steering column and the ignition. Thankfully, they was unable to get it started to take it, but they did do, some extensive damage. And it was just, no one expects that to happen to their car or any property, for that matter. It don't have to be a car. It could be, even your home, being burglarized. You know what I mean? It's just, it's mind-blowing. You know what I mean? So, I had to go through that, deal with that. And then since, things are so short now with inflation being high, employers not having enough employees, so and the list goes on. So my car sat in the parking lot, unable to be worked on for 2 weeks before I could finally get it towed to a shop to have everything done. Once, of course, the adjuster and everything came to assess the damages, because it took at least a good week and a half just for the adjuster to come to assess the damage to my car. So short story, finally got it into a shop. After all that, they had it for almost 2 weeks just with that. And if that wasn't enough to rattle anybody, I even got partially screwed by my own insurance company as well. I had to go through some things even with them. And I was, my car, of course, has been insured. I've been insured in any vehicle that I drive. So I was just stunned once I reached out to my insurance company to let them know what was actually going on or what had actually transpired. And so after talking with them over the phone and giving a report, and first and foremost, there was a police report made, first and foremost, before, I got into anything else. So after that, I ended up being in the office of my insurance company, because, being over the phone just wasn't sufficient. And, things were not getting done over the phone. So I had to go in office and take care of some things. And when I got there, I learned of some things that just set me back even further. So nevertheless, I thank God anyway, even through my trying time, I finally got my vehicle back, in which, of course, I'm driving now, and everything was done and fixed. But I had just recently picked my car up, you know what I mean, to be able to get around. So when I did that vlog I just posted, guys, don't you guys forget to go check that out. So when I did that vlog, I had just recently picked my car up like the day before that. So I was able, to take care of a few things, like the groceries and just, life responsibilities. So I was able to take care of that. And like I said again, thank God for that everything finally got done. But yeah, it had your girl, honey, set back her for a minute. You hear me? And I'm telling you, and it was an eye opener. It was an eye opener, not just because they broke in my car, but dealing with some other life issues as well, not just that. So, that was what I wanted to share with you guys, short story. And so, hopefully, Lord's will, we can continue to move forward. There won't be no more setbacks, right? And I made a vow to myself that I'm going to start being a little bit more consistent with posting. I'm new still to this all. I love the blogging process. But I think what gets me is that because to me now, I'm an introvert, so it's hard for me to have random things to talk about or do, because I really don't do much of anything, you know what I mean? So but still, I'm sure I can come up with something doing everyday life, to have something to talk about. Hell, every day above ground is a blessing in itself. So I'm not gonna harp on that, but things will get better. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and staying loyal. I'm gonna do better to you guys. Y'all definitely deserve that, so I'm gonna do better than what I used to be. So we gonna get through it, guys. We definitely gonna get through it. So other than that, now that all that's done got out of the way, this is the start of a new week. Happy Monday, by the way. Yeah, so again, I'm out quite early. Again, y'all know I'm an early person. So in the process of making a few stops. So I'm gonna have to run to my daughter's house and help her take care of a few things. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this holiday weekend. All that good cooking and family and friends coming back. Hopefully you guys have already started your early Christmas shopping, especially those that still have small ones at home, or small grandkids for that matter. My grandkids, I tell you, this is a fun fact for me. I'm over the years learning. My grandkids are much older, and so with that being said, it's like, oh God, how can I say this? It's like, because my grandkids are much older, it's like the spirit of Christmas is not like it used to be, because they're not small children anymore. So, with my grandkids, they all about, the almighty dollar. They would prefer that. And I get it, because, that way they're able to buy what they want for themselves, and I get that. But to me, you know, there's nothing wrong with giving your kids or grandkids, you know, that if that's what they want. I am a person that's going to do that as well. But I was telling my youngest daughter, because I was speaking to her about it too, and we was having some laughs about the grandkids, you know what I mean, and things of that nature. So, you know, one of my daughters, my youngest daughter again, she was telling me, she said, Mom, she said, you know, you making such, she's saying I make such a big deal out of it, because the kids being now that they much older really, in other words, it ain't that serious to them, right? And I told my daughter, I said, listen, let me tell you something. No matter how old the kids are, my grandkids are, or, you know, her 2 boys, and my oldest daughter's 2 kids. I said, no matter how old those kids get, and even if you decide to put money in their pocket for Christmas, because that's what they ask for and that's what they want, every person loves to open a gift. You know what I mean? And giving them money and everything, like I was telling her, is fine. But to me, it's just the excitement of having something to open. You know what I mean? And there's not a person, whether they were an older grandchild like myself or an adult, that don't like having something special just for them to open. The excitement of the unknown. So you guys let me know what you think about that. I do apologize, guys. I know I'm looking all around. Actually, I'm in traffic, so that would be understandably so. But anyway, you guys let me know what y'all think about that. Because, you know, I'm like, those of you who still have small ones at home or very small grandchildren, you know, I miss that, because my kids have gotten so old. They done grown up so fast, and I'm grateful for that too. But you know, it's this world out here is scary. It's scary not just for us older folks, you know, but your kids, because they done gotten older. And now in the times that we living in, hell, you have to start worrying about your damn grandkids too, you know. So yeah, so nevertheless, everyone stay prayed up. You know, every day above ground is a good day, and we have another day to give it a try. So anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts, you know what I'm saying, on gift giving when it comes to the grandkids. Let me say that, to the older grandkids. So let me be a little bit more specific, because, you know, when they still young, you know, it's easy to shop for smaller grandchildren when they're still young. You know, it don't take much to please them. You know, it's us parents that go all out of the way, you know, getting things that we want them to have, because they happy with whatever, you know. But as they get older, as we all know, honey, the older they get, the more money everything costs. You know, it really does, including, you know, shoes and clothes, and the list is just ongoing. So anyway, I can ramble on for a minute with that. So you guys let me know your thoughts on what you think about that, and I'll be back to join you guys later. Okay, so have a safe drive, everyone, to and from your destinations, and I will see you guys in a couple of hours. It's me again. I decided, you know, I'm gonna finish out the end of this post Thanksgiving vlog here, and because actually, first let me say this. I hope everybody had a blessed Thanksgiving and had a good time spent with family and friends. Mine was great as well, and wishing the best for all, literally. But we jumping in, I was just applying some moisturizer to my face. It's some moisturizer I got from Amazon, and it's by Nature Well, and it's called Cherry Blossom Moisturizing Cream. Some really good stuff. But the lips are dry, honey. I need some something on them for the time being. So I see right here my butter gloss is what I'm getting ready to apply to my lips. So anyway, by next. So anyway, I feel so much better. I'm actually sitting here getting ready to get my face together and thought, hey, why not bring you guys along? Because actually I'm in the midst of getting ready to go to a concert here in Kentucky. And for us old schoolers, because y'all the only ones who would know who it is that's here in concert. And tonight it's going to be the none other Peebo Bryson. So I am going to attend that with quite a few family and friends tonight. And we're just going to go and enjoy for the night, and hopefully everything goes well. I'm claiming that everything goes well. There's no reason why it shouldn't. But other than that, it'd be nice to hang out with family and friends outside of the holiday yesterday. Okay, so you guys forgive me if I'm in and out of conversation as I'm doing now, but I'm sure you guys understand, especially when it comes to doing these brows. I don't do much to them, but whatever you do, what little you do, you don't want to be, I don't want to be over the top with them, and especially coming from a mature girl. Okay, then taking a little bit towards the front. I'm gonna blend this out. One brow always looks better than the other, I tell you. And it's not, of course, they should be identical, because after all, they do have their own identity. But, you know, you want them to look as symmetrical as possible. I'm going to go in with the usual concealer by L'Oreal Infallible in the shade 400. And going to define these brows and eyelids. Okay, let me finish getting these brows done and I'll be back to join you guys. Okay, guys, I had to go ahead and finish up the eyes. It was something real simple, not taking a whole lot of time, doing a whole lot of drastic stuff. I went in, of course, with my Viseart palette here and some shimmer from the Juvia's Warrior palette. Like I said, kept it very simple, so I'm going in with my Too Faced foundation here, and this is in the shade Butter Pecan. I'm going to keep this look very simple. Very minimal foundation, right? You can't go wrong. Everything's coming along. So now, guys, I'm going in with some concealer, of course, and this is one from my local beauty supply store, so it has no name, guys. You know, I can see this is it. But I mixed this with the L'Oreal Infallible, the same shade that I use for under my brows. I'll add a little bit of that on top of this. Very little, because I don't use a lot of concealer up under the eyes. I'm going to go in with that one. I don't use a lot of concealer nowhere, truth be told. These are aging eyes, so the less product, the better for Miss Pam. So, okay, I'm going to fan this dry for a second, let it dry down. But while it's doing that, I guess I could go ahead and go into my bronzing palette by Juvia's Place, of course. To add a little color to my face. Okay, let's go ahead and blend down this concealer. So I'm going to take the butt of my beauty blender I used for foundation and blend out around the edges. Okay, I'm going to go in and set my face here. And I'm going in with my Milani here, 309. Okay, now I can go in with my sponge again and go into my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder in the shade medium dark, and set very little under my brow, under the, everywhere I applied the concealer. Okay, and blend that out again. And I use very, very little of this powder. As you can see, you can barely see it. And that's exactly what I want. Just enough to set the concealer that I used. Okay, guys, here's the outfit. I'm trying to give you guys a little view of what I'm wearing to the concert today. Black mocked neck turtleneck. Okay, I got this faux fur vest. Okay, everything blinged out in silver. Okay, my little dangling earrings here. So this will be my bag. Okay, that I'm carrying. So I'm trying to give you guys, let me step back so you guys can see a full view. Okay, so this is Miss Pam, girl. We got it together. Get ready to step out. I'll see you guys when I return.